in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Caught, 2nd down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Penn State. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Webb. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Well, moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Webb. Gets made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Drive rolling. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Championship game drive going on the 11th play. They've got third and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Webb. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. For the receiver. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Webb. Quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to throw. It's Webb. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
And now from the pistol formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. The receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Webb. Dump off caught by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught, completion. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
What's another huge gain for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. We bring him back to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but at that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open, look out. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space among the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Webb. Signs a good throw. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Returner is brought down to start the next drive. Seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. He's done some room at the 45. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Soffer with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that will give them the lead now.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
BAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Webb. And he finds the running back in the flat. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Offense comes up on first down. 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Nittany Lions are in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
For the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out. Back to the end zone, so a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw. It's Webb. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Michigan. They were not going to catch him that time. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here. It's blocked. So after his PAT PAT was blocked. The kicker is out there again to boot it away.
Penn State 24, Michigan 23.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And now the running back's got it again. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. They're going to run it. He stopped them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. On the move now. Ball is incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. They'll run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the 1st down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Penn State.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Webb. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And, Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Webb. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Wolverines keep the football on the move. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's taken down, but that's a nice game. They'll slot the ball now at the 35.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
He hands it off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Webb. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught for the receiver. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. There's the handoff. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
In the coverage, he makes the stop on this return. Down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Webb. Gets made on the out route. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Field. It's Webb. Caught for the completion. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Leaning on the run game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. It's a toss to the left side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Gets rid of it on the move. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion with the last team standing at the top of the mountain.